second take recording this. The first time I didn't even get to the boss battle, I just... where in the world is this? Hey, I know this place. Know it all, Zelda to the rescue again, baby. Ready for a little story time, Squall? Let's hear it. Okay, here it goes. This island is most likely that mobile research facility. Huh? AKA Battleship Island? So what do they research? Basically, they were trying to develop a draw system like ours. They'd probably travelled all over the world to gather different energy materials for their research. I don't know how the heck it ended up here. I heard they did some hardcore research here. They even used GF for experiments. To science geeks, it was Treasure Island. What, you think I'm BSing? No. I should give this guy more credit. There's a lot to Zell that he doesn't show off on first glance. That's dialogue specific to having Zell in the party, I'm pretty certain. But yeah, what was I going to say? I have tried this once, and I'll point out where I failed just so you can all laugh at me. Looks like it's been abandoned for years. What is that big blue thing? Whoa, it's moving. What on earth were they researching? Let's check out the core. We might find out more about it. The blue light leads on to death. Turn back. Okay, before we go anywhere, I'm just going to quickly show you how I've junched my characters up and what level they are. I've been doing a lot of grinding off camera, and they're currently very high level, which is going to make this area really difficult because everything levels up with you, unfortunately. But we all love a fun, tough battle, don't we? So, this is Zell's current outfit. He's using those 3 GFs and this magic setup. I recommend having Blizziger on elemental attack and Farragher and possibly even Thunder on elemental defense, if you can. He is also using HP plus 80, Vitality plus 40 and Mug. Does he have anything better than Mug? I think I might actually put HP plus 40 on. I don't really care about stealing items in this area. And that knocks him up to almost max hit points. 9999 is the max, just so you know. Next off, Squall. I don't know why I had to go out the menu there. Squall is using those 5 GFs. And he is junctioned out in this manner. I noticed, I did say it's nice to have Thunder Magic equipped on your defences. I've not got any, unfortunately. Thunderger is currently in use... Wait. It doesn't have Thunderger or anything, so why don't I have it in use? Let's switch out Life for Thundara. There we go. No reason not to have that if I can. What's most important is not to have Fire as your elemental attack. Do not do that under no circumstance. You will have a very, very bad, pretty much impossible time, unless you're based around magic. If you use physical attacks at all, though, Fire is a bad idea. So that's, Squall's set out. Quixis is these 5 GFs. She has this magic junction set up. And these abilities. Now, one thing I'd really recommend as well is to have very high hit points for this, and also a very high vitality. And that will pay off, I promise you. It's actually one of the reasons I messed up my first recording, was that I didn't have a high enough vitality on characters, really. And unfortunately, I was just devastated by a set of attacks. But you'll see that soon enough. Well, you'll see me winning, hopefully, rather than get devastated by heavy attacks. But you'll see the attacks nonetheless. Now here, you've got to move. You can only move when the lights aren't showing. Like, they can't be showing in the slightest. Let me jump a bit there. If you move when the lights are showing, you get a monster fight, and it stops you from moving. You receive the resonance. So you may think, but why not just walk through it? Monster fights are no thing, but it's a case of you have a fight and it stops you, so you're not going to make any dislike. You'll just constantly be in fights. You wouldn't get anywhere. The fights themselves aren't too difficult. As far as I know, they're Buells, Bombs, and Anacondas. And none of which would cause us many problems, even at this level, where they're completely leveled up with us. In fact, I think at this level, we've kind of, the rate at which we get stronger as we level is better than the rate that they do. So, it's not always that, though, for monsters. And what's coming up is a perfect example of that. Right, you go up here. I thought I moved and got a fight there. I'm surprised. The first time I did this, I got into about 2 or 3 fights. There we go. So you wish to challenge me? It's not our will to fight. It's the only thing you can click, so click it. You're thrown into a fight with a ruby dragon. This is the git that stayed in my team. He has a couple of really nasty AoEs. However, apparently he only uses AoEs if he is mercy? Never. This one is against another single ruby dragon, is it? Yeah, another single ruby dragon. I was unsure there, it was 1 or 2. Yeah, it's just 1. fight for the sake of protecting something, none of your business. Or, option 3, damned instills, why do you wish to fight? For the sake of protecting something, none of your business. It's our nature. There is no real reason. Maybe we were born only to fight. And that is interesting. And that's how you find King of Dragons. This guy, fight, is going to be very difficult. He has no weaknesses, although apparently she is very useful. And there we go, new GF. So, another path to your destiny awaits. You are indeed an interesting one, brimming with passion. And that, down there, is the way to another side quest, which I'm going to leave for now, because I am not nearly ready for that. It is the hardest side quest, possibly the hardest boss fight in the game. And I'm just not... I'm not ready. I'm going to get away from that. Please, no, it's fine. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode, folks. This has been Fantasy VIII. And I'll catch you next time. Bye bye now.